calling all musical beings, all singers, musicians, rappers and tap dancers, calling poets, podcasters and people that make interesting mouth noises. Fans over followers, collaboration over competition, love over hate. Tell a friend, tell your mama and tell your cousins too. SongLab Live is back, baby.
Welcome to SongLab. My name is Earl. They call me Earl Morale or Cav Ticket or Prolific. But I am joined by a prolific artist himself. They know him as dellyeveryday or Mr. 365. But let me introduce him. Let him introduce himself. You know what I'm saying? So he can go ahead and give you all the shout outs. And then also, if you could shout out SongLab real quick, because we're here today in honor of you artists. And thank you very much for blessing us. Go ahead, let them know who you are and give us a brief little shout out.
I got you, man. Yo, so first and foremost, shout out to SongLab for having me on. The hospitality has been through the roof. I've enjoyed myself so far. A lot of good people, a lot of good creatives, and a good energy. You know what I'm saying? So that's first and foremost. All right, secondly, I go by the name of dellyeveryday, man. Born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona. And I'm just a dude that works really hard, a normal dude, good energy dude, and try to bring a lot of positivity and impact and motivation through my craft, man. So that's who I am, bro.
Yeah,
Thanks
man.
for having me.
100%. And that's what we've been catching this whole time we're having him here. You know what I'm saying? He's thanking us for the hospitality. We thanking you for your presence, honestly. Your presence and your essence. You know what I'm saying? And we using that to bring the creativity out of everybody else. And you know what I'm saying? We've all been here gelling and vibing. But really, what is it like for you when it comes to collabing with people? When you're in a session with like another artist or you're working with other people?
So first off, I don't do it very often.
Oh, okay.
Like despite doing all those songs, I did do a lot of people got on a lot of those 365 songs. I'm sure we'll get into that. But my experience has been good. Like I make great music by myself. But yeah, when you have a couple different brains or as many people as in there right now, something good is gonna come out. The only thing that I see is that everybody got to be focused. So as long as everybody is focused on the task and we have a plan, you're gonna get some great music. So collabing is dope. It's dope. It's definitely needed to grow.
Yeah, I think collabing is important for taking the artist out of their shell, but it can also be hard to corral if a lot of people are involved.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it take that one person, and I think it's gonna be me today.
Hey, you hear him? He's stepping up.
Yeah, you got to bring some structure to it. Everybody's excited. It's a lot of emotions, like I said, a lot of creative energy. So it's just everybody want to do something. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it just takes that one person to get it started, and gonna get it
great. I mean, dellyeveryday, and it's another day we in here, and that's what it's really about.
Yeah.
So, other than that, you used to making music on your own. How has it been watching what you create now reach the masses, touch others, and actually have a real tangible effect in your life?
Man, that's one of the best feelings, bro. Cause a lot of times I never thought that it would come. So to actually see it is kind of like surreal, and to have my music on NBA 2K and getting messages from people, like friends and Tokyo and things like that. Like, bro, you got the hardest song on 2K ever. Like, so it's a good feeling, man. It definitely helps me keep going, because it's tough, bro, doing it. So for as long as I've done it, it's probably like almost 20 years. But yeah, bro, yeah, it feels amazing.
And tell me a little bit about when people kind of look at what's been going on that they can see versus the work that you've been putting in and the time that it's taken to have it all show effect, and how that has, really, not, if that has or if that hasn't been received from some of the people who think that, he's growing in popularity now. He's doing his thing now. Oh, he has it now. How is that? Is there a disconnect, or is it just like your circle is everyone you've been rocking with this whole time? So it's like, you're just at home.
Yeah, it varies. Most people are like, they're growing with me, bro. So it's like a lot of people are just waiting, like, man, we knew you could do it. I've had a lot of support over the years of people just constantly believing in me. Some fans have probably came, some have left, friends too, for that matter. But one thing that's remained is me doing music. So they've been growing with me, bro. So any little accolade or anything that I do and they're there with me, it's like, yeah, bro, I'm here for you. So it's just definitely not a disconnect. They're loving the direction I'm going. Everybody's rooting for the hometown hero kid. So it's a good feeling, bro.
Would you say that you have adequate support here in Arizona?
Adequate? It just depends, bro. Cause who knows how much support is enough support. Feel me? Yeah. So it's like, I feel like I get more love than hate. That's how I guess how I gauge it. And any support is better than no support. So I'm just going to freak that. Is whatever support I get, just use that as leverage and feed those people, and hopefully inspire and motivate other people to turn that curve. So yeah, it definitely, I get a lot of love. I don't know if it's adequate enough, but for me now, it feels cool. Like wherever I go around here, people know me and they show me love and they speak highly. So that's good, bro. Some people don't even get that in their lifetime. So I'm 100%. Grateful.
See, gratefulness. That's what it takes to be, for people, when they really say they appreciate their fans, they really have to have that level of gratefulness. When they say they appreciate the opportunities, whether in front of or behind the camera, you have to have that true humbleness and that true gratefulness. It's good to see that.
Yeah, I got some pain that's deep inside me, I don't think nobody know. Papa left a little early, guess he needed time to grow. Mama did the best she could, I saw some niggas come and go. Never let them niggas sell me, I just had to let them know. Got some pain that's deep inside me, I don't think nobody know. Catch your hands on side my mama, then I might not get parole. Do this shit with good intentions for my symbol, that's my son. Had to let go of these bitches for my shawty, she the one. Got some fear that's deep inside me, I don't think nobody know. Nigga play me, wanna end them, I just gotta let it go. Cause I said he pick them off, now it's any money more. Everything these niggas show is just for show and that's for show. I got some fear that's deep inside me, I don't think nobody know. What if karma come and hit me when I'm out here on the road? And my shawty hit a nigga and she never let me know. Ain't no tryna work it out, she decided to let me go. Damn.
But what I wanted to ask was, you continued, you pushed through to make songs for a year straight. Through making those songs, what was the biggest revelation?
The biggest revelation of making all those songs I guess, I don't know if it's a revelation, but I thought that the day that I was done on January 1st, 2019, that I would have like all these record deals on the table, that I would be on like every blog in hip hop, and it was none of that. And I became really depressed. So my biggest revelation had to do, it was a lesson in that, like, I guess never get too high or get too low, and everything isn't what it seems. Like, this music industry is tricky. It's very, very tricky. So I'm learning a lot about it because I'm actually rubbing shoulders with people in the industry. Now I understand why it didn't work the way that I thought it would work.
Yeah.
But the positive side of that is I gained a bunch of fans, a bunch of notoriety, a bunch of credibility, a bunch of amazing opportunities. I went on tour, all these different things. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
But originally, I thought like, yeah, when I'm done with this, I'm about to. And
Yeah.
So I guess
So-
that was a revelation.
Would you say it may not have had the effect that you were at first hoping for, but it legitimized the grind?
Absolutely. And I think that's what everything, like even the road to success, you think it's like a linear thing, but it's not. Like you have to go here, then here, then here, and here, and here, and
Yeah.
then boom, you make it. So I was probably wrong for even thinking like, yeah, it's gonna go just straight. I'm gonna drop all these songs and a record deal, and then that's linear as shit. It's not correct. So yeah, that's what it taught me.
They said before Eminem met Dre, he was like rapping for 12 years or something, you know, or so, you know, and doing his thing. So I mean, it takes time for a person's effect to be felt, especially on the levels that I think our minds aspire to.
Absolutely.
Right. But it shows you have the grind, you have the
Yeah.
hard work, you know,
Yeah.
you put in the time, and you've been making waves, you know, and even personally around me, people have brought me to your attention multiple times
Nice.
to say about, hey, this guy, he's coming up, listen to this track, listen to
Wow.
this, and then I've listened to him. I mean, and I'm like blown away. I'm like, oh man, this is dope, and he's providing one daily. Yeah. And so you're like, okay, this is amazing. That's the type of inspiration and innovation I think the game needs, is people who are
Yeah.
dedicated and focused enough to do something different,
Yeah.
stick to it, and commit to it. So I thank you for adding to the game, not just, you know, worldwide as you did with MBK, you know, adding your music there and everything that you've done in your career so far, but I think that really gives Arizona a good look. What
So-
you did really has helped out the city out here.
For me, that's really another. I did it for a lot of reasons, but that was one of the reasons. Like I needed something to, for one, set myself apart from everybody else.
Mhm.
Something that wasn't gimmicky. Something that had a high level of integrity.
Yeah.
It's like, what can you do that'll sustain? And it's pure hard work. And I
Yeah.
played to my strengths. I can record really good, really fast, and I can write really fast. So it's like, and Gary V, I don't know if you know who Gary V is, like a super refused entrepreneur.
Oh yeah.
He was talking to Nipsey Hussle, and he was telling him, like, there's going to be a kid that wakes up one day, and on January 1st, he's just going to go. He's going to record a song a day. He's going to put it out. And when he
Yeah.
said it, I'm like, oh, that's me. He's talking to me.
Wow.
So I did it, bro. And at the end of at the challenge, I think maybe a month into January or February the next year, he followed me and reached out to me on Instagram. So he follows me now. So
Awesome.
yeah, bro. So yeah, that's what it was.
And that's the recognition of the grind. You know, when you're working hard, that's what separates you from the people who are hardly working.
Mhm.
And I think that's tough for some people to realize, because they do think once they get into a position,
Right.
or once they get to a place,
Right.
that it'll just be automatically recognized, or that somebody will just uplift them to
Right.
what their mental picture of where they
Right.
should be. You know?
But what I see, I also wanted to do something
Mhm.
nobody had ever done. Like
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
Kendrick hasn't done this. Drake,
Yep.
all your favorite rappers, and this
Nobody's
you
done
can't take it from me. Like you can't take this from me. Nobody's. And what I have learned is people who learn about it are like real artists.
Mhm.
They have nothing but respect for it because they know how hard it is to just do one song.
Gosh.
So like, yeah, bro. Whether I go big as whatever, like nobody can take that from me. They can tell you this 10 years from now. I'm sure it's gonna be just as impressive.
Now I have a question. Has Guinness hit you up yet?
Yeah, me and Guinness have had some disputes for the past couple years. Yeah, they
Mm.
don't want to acknowledge what I've done. Because there is another individual who was making songs every day for like, I don't know, like 5-6 years, but they weren't rap or hip hop, and they're like little jingles and things like that. Like it was not what I did, bro. And like,
Yeah.
but they were just like, I'm like, can I get a subcategory? Like, and they're like, nah, we don't do those, but they do because I've seen them.
Yeah.
So, but also it's not a United States based company, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it does. So they won't honor it yet. But I'm gonna try to get a lawyer or something, or it's just my community, and we
Yeah.
can just protest or whatever we got to do to get that, because that's history, that's
Yeah.
Black history, that's all that.
We definitely need a petition or something started so that they can recognize
Absolutely.
what actually happened. I just don't understand how. I mean, listen. you don't have to be in America
Right.
to know how hard it is to make a song.
Right.
All right. There's a reason why people get paid millions to do this. And creativity, yeah, you can think it comes from thin air, but it comes from hard work.
Right.
and that should be recognized. So I definitely agree. Something should happen in the form of a movement,
Absolutely.
so that we can get this recognized by Guinness, or we should, as a people, make our own Guinness. Anyway.
Right. So yeah, that's what it is with Guinness.
So really, what I also like about what you've been doing out here in Arizona is you've been connecting with people.
Yeah.
I've been seeing you around, not only here, but also we were, last time I seen you, we were at a meeting for the startup of a business.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
we were putting together plans to bring a lot of folks we knew into this opportunity that we really felt is going to go somewhere. So not only are you pursuing music and with this drive and this passion that should be acknowledged, but also you're looking to help out the community. You're looking to be involved in business. You're looking to do a lot there. Go ahead and explain to me, how has it been, branching out and really reaching into these other aspects of, not just music.
Honestly, it started in 2012. I got a job as a teacher's assistant at a school.
Oh.
And I was about to have my son, so I just needed a job.
Yeah.
And I just had a really good boss there, a really good mentor. He's still one of my mentors, to this day, black man. And he just really showed me a way. Like, I really looked after how he did his business and how he handled himself. And I worked for him for about 7-8 years.
Wow.
So that got me a lot of corporate stuff. He paid for me to get certifications and take classes to be a trainer,
Nice.
just to develop me professionally.
Yeah.
Man, so I can be in these interviews and be well articulated.
He was investing in you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's how it started. And then I'm still in the behavior field right now. I'm a behavior coach. I also coach high school basketball.
Oh, awesome.
Varsity basketball. So that I met another guy, my life coach now. He was like, man, you a really motivational dude. Like, you should be a coach. And I'm like, I can hoop. But he like, no, you should be a coach. You still have a lot left to give, and your time with basketball is not done. So
Yeah.
I've been doing that for 3 years. That's also my way of giving back. And we teach them how to go out into the community and serve the community. So, and you get the most back. We're meant to serve, bro. So just, I guess where my life took me, all of those different experiences molded me into this. And so my values are up there, and I know the meanings of what it is to be a good human, I believe.
That's great.
I got
That's
lucky.
great. Yeah. It's lucky. It's not really, I would say it's a mixture of hard work with luck. Because I think of, I read the book, The Richest Man in Babylon.
I'm reading it right now.
Yeah.
I'm reading it right now.
Okay, well, it's my favorite book. I listen to it as an audiobook almost yearly, but I own the book and I've read it multiple times.
I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, it's a great book.
I read it and listen to the audio at the same time.
I feel like I'm Ban Seer. That's how I feel. So I mean, 100% yes. But other than that, in the book, The Richest Man in Babylon, if you're in the beginning and you know a little bit, they talk about Lady Luck.
Mm-hmm.
And Lady Luck comes to those work. If you work hard, opportunities seem to
absolutely
just kind of present themselves to you.
Absolutely.
So I would say it's a combination of hard work that has positioned you to be in the in the best place to fulfill all those areas of your life, and that's great. That and I wonder, how is it having all these things come together while raising your child? Around this time, give me just a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's it's awesome, man. He's a very good kid, very well behaved. His mom does a lot for him, like while I'm doing my thing. So shout out to her and my family, and I have a good support system with them. So when I am with them, I try to be with them as much as I can. He understands. When he saw me performing at the Suns Arena, that was like, and then he's telling his friend, my dad's on 2K, like he's fine. Like I train him with basketball. He goes to my basketball camps and things like that. So I try to keep a good balance, but I can't wait till I'm able to spend like all my time with him. So that's another reason why I'm working so hard too. So yeah.
So you hear him, Deli every day got his values right.
Trying, bro.
You understand what it is. So thank you very much for coming to SongLab. Thank you for, you know, all of the inspiration that
Yeah.
you're given just by being here, but also all that you've done so far for the city, for the state. You know what I'm saying? Arizona loves you, bless you for all the hard work you've put in. You know what I'm saying? And we are excited to see what's to come. That's the past, but we're excited to see what you're going to do for the future, man. Real talk. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Great interview, man. Can't wait to see what you're gonna do next too.
Awesome. Ooh, that one in the bag.
Nah, that was really good.
Oh, man.